Hi guys, my name is Erica from Airy Kindly and welcome to my channel. So this video was inspired by what I saw on my Instagram feed last night. I saw a picture of Camila Cabello, who is a very popular pop singer. She received, I think, #1 on the iTunes charts in 100 countries, so she's a very well-known artist. She was an ex-member of the girl group formed on X Factor called Fifth Harmony. 1/5 of that group she was in, but then she decided that she wanted to follow a solo path, so she broke out of that group and became a solo artist, and a very successful one at that. And I saw her with someone that I didn't know, and I was like, what? Who is he? It is, in fact, Matthew Hussey. Matthew Hussey, if you don't know who he is very popular on YouTube. He is a dating coach, and he helps women find their dream man. Right? So he gives very good advice. He's a very articulate person. He's British, very good looking guy as well. So I want to talk about that relationship. So Camila is only 20 years old. She is very young. I know in Hollywood and in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, that can be seen as a very long time, you know, a lot of time to mature and become that person, really get to know yourself. I mean, you have to grow up when you're working in such a harsh, critical industry, right? So, but she's still 20, no matter what you say, she's still 20. And I remember hearing that she got her first kiss when she was 17, which is pretty, I guess in the way that we look at it, as a younger age to have that experience. And then you have Matthew Hussey, who is actually 30 years old, so there's an age difference there. She's 20 and he's 30, so he has had a lot more experience romantically. I mean, he's a dating coach, so you would expect him to have those kinds of experiences for him to be able to learn from and articulate that into helping other women and other people to succeed in their dating lives. When I look at them, I think, you know, she looks very young. She is young, and he looks a little bit older because he is a little bit older. And you might say that, you know, age doesn't matter, but in my opinion, it does matter when you have someone who's practically underage when it comes to drinking, right? She cannot drink alcohol yet. 2 years being legal, and he is 30, so, you know, he's a big 30 to 30. So when I look at that, I'm thinking, you know, that age difference can be a problem because she is just starting out her life, even though she's had a lot of experiences, as I've said before, because of her industry, what she's doing right now. But, you know, the fact of the matter is she's still 20 and he's 30. So if you look at, I'm looking at it in the realm of in the future, right? Think about it. If she is, I would say maybe 50, then he would be 60. And me personally, I wouldn't want that big an age difference. So it really depends on, I guess, how mature they are. But I don't know. I feel like she is very mature and he is mature as well. So it might work out. I don't know. And another thing that I can take with this is that he is a dating coach. And this is a very high-profile relationship. She is a big pop star. Matthew Hussey is very hush-hush about his personal life. There isn't a lot known about his personal life in his professional life. He keeps that part very private. You don't see him wear a wedding ring. There are no very clear clues that he is in a serious or any kind of relationship. Of course, we all know that he gives good advice, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he is in a relationship. You don't know if he is using that advice on a particular person at that particular moment. But now it's all out in the open, especially because he's dating one of the most famous people in the world right now. That's going to be an issue. I want to see, you know, he is a very good dating coach and he gives very good advice. Is that going to work when he's dating Camila? So I think there's a lot riding on him in this relationship, because not only is his personal life on the line, but his professional life as well, because that is his occupation, that is his career, that is his job, that is what he does for a living. If he is going to be successful in this relationship, that means that his dating tactics work. So if he's not successful at that endeavor, that says a lot about the fact that his advice may not be that good. I don't know, it's very strange. The first interviews about Matthew and Camila potentially dating, the clues, they were kind of easy to find if you really thought about it. Camila was on an interview with Elvis Duran. In the interview, she mentioned that, you know, she asked a question to Elvis and she was like, is Matthew Hussey still here? And Elvis mentioned, yeah, he is. Where is he? And then she was like getting very nervous. So that was one interaction that I noticed. And another one was, I think, in a 104.3 radio interview. She mentioned, I remember those times when I was in elementary, middle school, and I had crushes on guys like Matthew, like Javon or something like that, and that it was another clue that she was dating him. So she kept her personal life very private, and she mentioned that she did have a very high-profile relationship in the past, another famous pop star, but that didn't work out, and she was saying that that ruined her life because when you're on that level of fame, it's very hard to keep your personal life private, and she really wanted that. But it came out anyways, and that, 3 years ago that came out, and that was very hard on her when they broke up. So she said, now, moving forward, I don't want that part of my relationship to be cast to the public because that's something that I want to hold dear to my heart. I want it to be private and not talk about it. Now I feel like it's all out and open. Paparazzi took photos of her and Matthew in Mexico on the beach, so there's no hiding that there was PDA involved. How are they going to handle that? I would assume that a lot of interviewers are going to be curious about this relationship and want to ask her. It depends on if she wants to answer it, but I would feel like she would just say, yes, I'm happy, I'm doing well, and not delve into like what he does and all of that, because she wants to keep that part of her life as separate as possible from her professional life. So in the end, do I think that they are going to work out? I think about what I've seen of Camila. She is a very nice girl. She's a great singer. She definitely has some talent, very raspy voice. She plays some guitar, and I think she has good songwriting ability. She is also a very nice person from what I've seen. The way that she treats people is very respectful. Then I look at Matthew, and I've seen his videos. He is very articulate, as I said, and he seems like a very nice guy when he answers women's questions on the radio. So there's a radio show, and I know there's like a Matthew Hussey segment, and women would call in, phone in, and ask questions. And he's very nice because he would ask the women, what's your name? Tell me more. And really try to get to know someone on that level, on a deeper level, even if he's not seeing them face to face, even if he is only hearing their voice from the radio. And I can feel that he's very interested in connection, and I feel like they both are very interested in connection. I remember in an interview, Camila said that people try so hard to make a good impression, then that's good that you can make a good impression, but that is going to fade, and the true version of yourself is what people are interested in seeing. So don't try to be someone that you are not. Be yourself. And that is something that Matthew articulates in his YouTube videos as well. So I feel like they are both mature and understand that they want a very, good connection, and they want to build on that and grow together. So I feel like Camila is definitely very interested in Matthew, and Matthew is definitely very interested in Camila. And he is a dating coach, so there's a lot riding on him, so I hope that he does a good job in that department. But overall, I want them to be happy, because that's all we want for other people. We want other people to be happy, and I would feel like if I'm making other people happy, that I would be happy. So instead of people criticizing them and their relationship, we should be happy and at least support what people want for themselves. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But if it works out, then at least you can say that you weren't harsh about it and you supported something that she wanted. So it's a very interesting relationship. Again, 20 years old, 30 years old, dating coach, musician, different ethnicities as well. He is white, British specifically, and she is, I believe she's Cuban Mexican, so a lot of cultural differences in that realm as well. But I think that also makes for a very interesting relationship, because I would feel that if your culture is completely the same, that's something that of course you can relate on, but you can learn more if you're dating someone from a different cultural background or racial background, and learn from those experiences and really connect and learn on that level. So that was the end of my video. I just hope happiness, love, and light to both of them. it's just something very interesting that I saw last night. I was like, wow. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I will have other videos up soon. I know this is a different kind of video that I normally film. I do a lot of travel vlogging and different types of videos, but this was just something that I thought was a very fascinating topic, and I was very interested in filming it, so I did. Remember to always be kind, positive, humble, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.